I can say without fear of contradiction, I am the only politician in the history of this country that has placed his life on the line in the interests of the prevalence of peace.
Anxiety is high in inner-city Castries, fueled by an episodic rise in gun and gang violence over the past few years. The conflict has seen periods of both escalation and calm, with not only gang members but also regular citizens caught in the crossfire.
That Saturday, one of the guy who was killed right there by the taxi stand, I had conversation with him. I told him I'd prefer them not lime in there. I'm not against them, but do lime there, because the reality is they are putting innocent people's lives at risk. And so said, so done. He was unfortunately killed there. And a lady who has absolutely nothing to do with the prevalence of the animosity, she got shot.
Richard Frederick, the parliamentary representative for Castries Central, has attempted to broker peace between the inner-city gangs. Frederick said that despite striking fear and uncertainty in his own being, he deemed this action necessary to maintain peace in the tightly knit neighborhoods and communities he represents.
I have actually brought them together and I've stood between them, and I knew what I was surrounded by. I stood there, probably my face showed bravery, but I prayed whilst this was happening, because the slightest of incidents can cause war that would result in fatalities.
The complex issue of crime and violence remains a top priority for officials, with the Philip J. Pierre-led administration backing several state-funded and private initiatives aimed at tackling the matter at its roots. Interventions include youth-based employment opportunities, economic grant funds, and development of semi-professional sporting endeavors.
I have tried, I continue trying. I've had the Peace and Love football competition after I brought the gangs together, brought them together, Peace and Love football competition, if you'll remember. And the sad thing is the guys fight over absolutely nothing. There's this operative word disrespect that prevails as justification for taking one's life. And disrespect can mean anything in their neck of the woods. But yes, I brought them together. I tried something. It worked, albeit for a while.
Frederick has been at the forefront of projects with similar aims and has committed to continuing his efforts to destabilize gang activity. He plans to use guided projects to empower young people, engage them meaningfully, and help end decades-old animosity.